Howdy YouTube, this is Steven and I'm back with another photo analysis. This time I'll be analyzing the cover of Utada Hikaru's album, Ultra Blue. Okay, so when you first look at the album cover, you notice that this is a beauty shot. We see Utada Hikaru's face in all its glory. And you notice one thing that really sticks out in this photo for me, or I guess two things technically, are Utada's eyes. Her eyes, they have that reflection in them, and it really is like, kind of mesmerizing to an extent. It really captures your attention. I'm like, wow. However, her facial expression, particularly around her mouth, is a bit odd for me. I don't know what she's trying to go for with that facial expression she has. Her lips look a little weird. It kind of looks like her top lip or her upper lip is a little flat, or a little not as defined as her bottom lip. However, I will say that I do like Utada's, the way that Utada's skin looks in this photo. It looks like almost like it's glowing, and her eyes kind of look like they're glowing too a little bit. Her hair could have been a little better, but it's respectable. I just kind of wish that they would have touched up those flyaway strands of hair so that it would come off as if every hair is in place. See, also, the title of this album is called Ultra Blue. However, she's wearing red. What's up with that? Shouldn't she have been wearing blue? Or either she should have just titled the album Ultra Red. Nevertheless, it does look nice. I do like that, that rich color of red that's in the photo and on her clothing. However, I think she lost her neck in this photo. Even if she wasn't wearing those clothes, she still would have lost her neck based on the way that her, she's positioned. However, I will say that, the clothing that she's wearing doesn't help. But either way it goes, she still would have lost her neck. She still would have been a no-neck monster. And also, one other thing, or another thing that I would like to mention is, it would have been a good touch to add to this photo. Well, a good touch to add to this photo would have been to kind of like give Utada Hikaru blue eyes. I think that would have been really cool. I mean, some people might have had some issues with that because they'd be like, oh no, like, uh-oh, she trying to be a Westerner, quote unquote a Westerner, also known as Caucasian. But yeah, some people might have had an issue with that. But that would have given the album more attention. But then again, it's not like Utada is desperate for the attention. I'm pretty sure this album did really well. But I'm just saying, So yeah, you could have, Utada could have colored, or should have colored, her eyes blue, either put in contacts, or either used Photoshop. And she should have colored the garment that she's wearing blue as well, or just wore a blue garment. These things could have been touched up in Photoshop. They could have touched this up in Photoshop. I do agree, or I do think that, I'm not sure if the blue would have had as rich of a color as the red, but it would have played into the theme Ultra Blue. And I think that Utada Hikaru missed the boat by not following the theme of the album, which is ultra blue. I don't see anything that's blue in this photo. And the backdrop, or the background is white. You know, her hair is black. Her clothing's red. Her lips are pink. Her skin is white. So, yeah, I don't really see anything playing to the theme of ultra blue. You know, you can have a good photo without following the theme of the single or the album. However, you know, sometimes some themes are just so easy to follow that if you don't follow them, it's like, oh, you didn't really, like, it's kind of weird. It's kind of odd. Because people are like, how could you not follow this theme? Because it was just so easy to interpret. But nevertheless, I do think it is an interesting photo. However, there's one issue that I really need to point out here. And it's that Utada Hikaru pretty much has this facial expression in a lot of different photos. It could be just me, but I think that Utada Hikaru is, you know, she kind of has almost the same facial expression in a lot of different photos that she's done. You know, coming off as a bit of a one-trick pony here. You know, if she was on, you know, a top model show, I'm pretty sure, you know, she would have been called out for this. You know. But nevertheless, it's a nice photo. You know, it is interesting. It's a photo that stuck out to me as far as the photos that I've seen of Utada from her singles and album covers. I do like the red. I just don't think it plays into the theme of the photo. You know, I like her eyes. I just don't think it plays into the theme of the photo. The backdrop is nice too. Again, I just don't think it plays into the theme of the photo, you know. But overall, the question is, do we have a nice photo? And I think so, you know. But I just think that for this particular photo, because the theme was just so easy, I just feel like by not following the theme in this case, I just feel like the quality of the photo diminishes slightly, in my personal opinion. But feel free to let me know your personal opinions. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Your feedback and support is extremely appreciated. Until the next photo analysis, adios and goodbye for now.